How many children will you have in your life? Will you have a baby boy or a baby girl? What will their future settlement and life look like?
In this video of DIKKI Palmistry, we will be discussing all these three questions and all. So video is quite important and interesting. So this particular mount you need to know is the mercury mount just below the pinky finger, and any horizontal lines on the mercury mount represents the marriage lines. These are known as marriage lines in hand. So any vertical lines on these marriage lines, it can be longer, it can be shorter, any number of these marriage vertical lines on the marriage line represents the kids. Okay, so kids are located in this section of the palm with the horizontal and vertical lines. Okay, so now I will explain you, like for example, if a person is getting married at this particular line at the age of 28 and he is having one short line and one long line like this. Okay, so this particular short line in the palm represents baby boy is going to be there, and this particular long line represents that there is a high probability of baby girl in the life of the person. Okay, so if this particular line is coming before the long line, it means that the first kid will be baby boy, and the next line is longer, it represents that the second kid is baby girl. And if line is coming like this and this, one long line is before one short line, it represents there is high probability of the first kid as a baby girl and the second kid has the probability of being a baby boy. So this is how we can predict the sex of the child in the hand of the person. For this you need to look up the hands of both the couples and all, and expert opinions are also necessary because at times things can be a little controversial and all. So you need to take the advice from the experts before getting into all this, because a little knowledge might be dangerous, because in this particular video we are just covering these major signs. If the signs are different in the baby, the female partner and the male partner, then this can be predicted with the help of expertise. Okay, so next thing you need to know is, like, if these lines are not well formed. For example, this is a short line and this is one very thin and very short line and this is one very long line. So this scenario can be represented as the probability of first kid will be baby boy, second can be a miscarriage. So there are probability or chances of the miscarriage because this particular line is not very well formed, or it can be represented as ill formed short line. So it represents that if the miscarriage is not happening, then the health of the child might be impacted or he might be having some major health issues in life. Okay, and the third line represents that a baby girl is going to happen in the life of the person. Okay, and if these lines start from one particular line, one particular point like this, it can represents that twin is going to be the part of your next life, like your kid's life, because this particular one zygote is getting divided into two. So this represents that a twin can be the case, and if these twin lines are very short, it represents that both the kids will be baby boy. There is a high probability of being a baby boy. And if these lines are longer, then it represents both the kids will be baby girl. And if one line is short and one line is long, represents that one can be a baby boy or other kid can be a baby girl. So this is how we can predict the kids in the life. And also, like, just below the palm, in this particular section of the palm, I will represent it here. In this particular section of the palm, there is a ring like structure like this. This is known as family ring, and if this particular ring is well formed in life, it represents that a person is going to have very good relation with his kids and the kids will settle very well in their life. So if this ring is very well formed, then this is a very good sign to have in hand, and it represents that you are blessed with very good family and very good kids. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do subscribe and follow for more updates. See you in the next video. Bye bye, take care, and see you soon.